Okay, gentlemen, example number 3. You know, I got to be honest, looking at this one, I don't really know what I want to do. Oh.
Yes, you do.
I do. I know, I have an idea of what I want to do. There are lots of different ways we can do this. But Eric, what do you feel like doing?
Get rid of the fractions.
I can get rid of the fractions, and I want to, but I don't know that I need to get rid of all of the fractions here. I don't know that I need to get rid of all of them. Edward, what do you think?
Could you multiply the bottom one by 4?
I like that. That's what I was thinking, Edward. I'm going to multiply this bottom one by 4, and I'm going to leave the top one alone for now. Okay? And so what that's going to give me for this new equation is going to be 4x plus y is equal to, remember it has to happen to both sides, right, is equal to 14. Everybody see that when I distribute in? Okay. I'm just going to bring this other equation over, and that is 5/3 x plus y is equal to 7. Okay. Now, let's see. What can I do right now to go ahead and eliminate one of the variables? Eric?
Well, the y's match.
The y's match, don't they? And do I need to add or subtract to get it to go away?
Subtract.
I need to subtract. Okay, and I'm going to write subtract above here. But the first column here with the x's, I've got a fraction in there. This is 5. Okay, smart board. Come on. This is 5/3 x minus 4x. Do you agree that I could write that 4 as 12/3?
Yeah.
So I have a common denominator? Okay, good. So I'm going to write this as 12/3 x, because that's the same thing as 4. So now I'm going to get 5 minus 12, which is negative 7/3 x. So this is negative 7/3x, right? When I do the subtraction, I just kind of did it off to the side to make sure I did it right. Y minus y, that just cancels. 7 minus 14 equals negative 7. Now, how do I get rid of that negative 7/3 that's in front of the x? Ben?
Multiply it by 3.
Well, I can multiply it by 3. I can definitely do that and make it 2 steps, right? But whenever I have a variable in front of, whenever I have a fraction in front of a variable, multiply by its reciprocal. Exactly. So I'm going to multiply this by negative 3/7, and then this by negative 3/7. Right? So now these just cancel and becomes positive x is equal to, the 7's cancel, right? And it becomes negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So now I know that x is equal to positive 3. I'm going to plug this into the first equation. All right? So I'm going to extend the page. Oh, let me write down the first equation. It's 5 times whatever x is over 3 plus y is equal to 7. And remember, x was 3, so I'm going to put a 3 in here. Oh, look, that just cancels. So now I've got 5 plus y is equal to 7. Subtract 5 from both sides, and y is equal to 2. So my answer is 3, 2. Sensible? Does that make sense? Now this one was a little bit harder because it had fractions. But did we do it any differently?
No.
We did it the same way, right? We just need to get the same absolute value in front of one of the variables so that we can either add them or subtract them to get rid of that variable. Okay? And then we just have to know how to work with fractions, practice working with fractions, getting common denominators, that kind of stuff. Okay? All right, good job. Let's look at the last one. And then it's going to be homework time. Nice.